Here's the fun part. I want to be sharing my personal experiences when it comes to presenting and speaking. Now, it involves two external characters. I can say their names because you're probably not going to know who they are. And the first experience is a good friend of mine, Brian. He and I used to challenge each other so often when it comes to presenting. And this was during school. We'd each have certain speeches that we needed to speak about. And we would suggest to each other a different challenge. Saying, hey, you know what? How about you do this? Hey, you know what? How about you take a look at this person? Or hey, you know what? How about you ask this person a question? And for me, so we took turns. For me, he asked me, I want you to go up around, it's a theater. I want you to go up onto the stairs, come back down, and go to the center. Now, of course, it felt strange and nerve-wracking. And so I didn't know what I would use it for. I just thought, hey, you know what? How about I just incorporate that in my current speech, whatever I'm saying, and just start walking up and down. But now when I take a look back at it, great experience to be able to pull me out of my comfort zone. But there could have been more effective uses of it. Finding ways to tie it into what it is that I'm saying. Find a way to not distract the audience and not put my back towards them. All these different areas that came out. Now, before I revisit that, I want to go into the second story here. My buddy JC. He challenged me. He didn't know that I already did this with Brian, but he challenged me to walk around this room instead while we're presenting. And he bet $20. And guess who got the $20? I was in the presentation. He didn't think that I was going to do it. And so I started doing my part. I walked around, and because it was a group presentation, he was there too. As I was about to go walk around the room, and I don't suggest you guys to do this. I looked back, so I'm putting my back against the audience. Like I said before, don't do that. I looked at him, and I smiled. And before he knew it, he knew exactly what was going to come. And so I started walking up, around, come back down, finish my speech. And after all the fun and games, cha-ching. Now, it might sound funny and crazy ideas of what's going on, but here's what I found when you have somebody out there to challenge you through your presenting skills. The first thing I want to talk about is that it's really empowering to know that you were able to complete it. It is exciting at the same time and nerve-wracking too at first, but once it's done, it's so much more reassuring when somebody's there to support you and say, well done. Not only that, they're an accountability partner. I don't know about you, but for me, there's been many times, and it might not be related to presenting, but in other areas of life, where I say, I'm going to do this, but then I back out because I'm too nervous. But this helps you when it comes to the accountability side of things. And the crazy third thing here is that just by doing that one thing that was challenged on, I learned a huge other things. It made me more aware of different things. Like I said, turning my back against the audience, when to use it properly, how distracting what I did could have been. And so it opens up the idea of, okay, I want to use that, but how can I switch it now? How can I change it and make it more effective and efficient so that I can portray my value to the audience? That's it, guys. I appreciate you for making it this far. And if you want more videos like this, press the subscribe button. And if you have any ideas or concepts that you want me to cover, utilize that comment section down below. Again, appreciate it. Take care. Bye now.